Hello everybody, and today's video is going to be about my custom made 3x3 shape mod puzzle. As you can see, this is sort of not quite a half truncated cube, but maybe a quarter truncated, because a half truncated has 4 sides shaved down and this one has 2. So as you can see, it's a little bit of an irregular shape. We've got these little cuts into here too. So what I did is I took a Rubiks brand 3x3 and I used a Dremel and I cut it out and filled it all in and sanded and painted and stickered it. And this is the result. Now the color scheme is original, but the shape is not. I've actually been quite motivated by another YouTube user with the name SunnWinder. And SunnWinder's got a very, very entertaining channel. And what it is just a whole bunch of different kind of Rubiks Cubes that have been shape modded. And not just shape modded too, but taking a big cube and making it into another one as well. Like we're all familiar with the Mastermorphics. Well, what SunnWinder did is take one of those foot cubes, those big ones, and make a giant version of this. So they're huge. And I highly suggest checking out SunnWinders channel. The link will be in the description, and you'll be amazed at the quality of the cubes this person makes. It's right up there with Tony Fisher, and I'm very, very shocked that the channel is not grown into a substantial amount of subscribers quite yet. So hopefully in time, more attention will be drawn to SunnWinders channel because it's definitely deserved. Anyway, so I'll go on to this cube. It took me about 3 days to build this. It was my first mod that I'd done like this, so I didn't really know what to expect, and I kind of took my time. And I did make some mistakes that hopefully I won't make next time. I'm sort of in the process of making a half truncated 3x3 out of a half size cube or 3/4 size cube. And I did make some of the same mistakes on there. And the mistakes that I'm talking about are things like this. Let's see if I can get up real close and show you. Now, this is where it's been filled in and sanded and painted. And you can see that it's all scratched up. And that's because I used too rough of sandpaper, and then I didn't sand it long enough with fine sandpaper. So you still see those really rough marks. But it makes it kind of look pretty cool because you can tell that it's handmade because of that. Some turned out better than others. As you can see, this side, you can see some scrape marks here, but this side turned out really good. And same with like these pieces. But overall, I'm pretty happy. Most of the flaws that happened with my cube are in the center, and they're covered up by the stickers anyways. So it's not too bad. So I'm going to show you some pictures now. And this is the actual Rubiks Cube before it was cut. So as you can see, I put some markings on it. And basically what I did is I took a couple of glasses, I took a cup and a bowl, and I put it upside down so I can get that round shape. And then I cut it out with a Dremel. And so as you can see here, it's like, it's skeleton and there's hollow pieces. And I had to take this stuff called milliput and fill it in. So after it's filled in, it kind of looks like this, and it's a little bit ugly, but then I take the Dremel and I reshape the puzzle again to a rough shape. As you can see, there's quite a similarity here. And then after that, I use sandpaper and I get it nice and smooth, and I get my final shape of what I thought would be my final shape. And then I painted it so it looked like this, and then I stickered it, and this is the result. So as you can see, the stickers are just white, blue, red, yellow, green, and orange, and it's the same on the other side, except on this side, on the inside colors are on the outside of the other side. And the way this is stickered is, we have the white side here with these points going this way and upwards, and then the white continues into the center of this next side. Same with the red, the points go this way and then up into the center, and every one of them does that, which allows for this quite unique sticker design. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with the cube. It's pretty fun to solve. It's no different than a regular 3x3, but just the irregular shape and having these extra colors on the sides, it kind of screws up your solving a little bit. But other than that, it turned out very, very well. It's quite heavy now. It's almost doubled its weight, I would say, because epoxy sculpt gets pretty heavy when it's all hardened up and stuff. So now in the future, when I make one of these modifications, because I plan to, because I've bought a whole box of epoxy sculpt so I can start doing some really interesting and original puzzle designs as well. I'm going to be showing how to use epoxy sculpt and how to use the Dremel tool, how to mark things out. Basically the in and outs of puzzle making. And you know, seeing as how this is my first time using epoxy sculpt, I'm gonna make a few cubes before I do that, just so I make sure I know what I'm talking about, and that I can learn, you know, the little tips and tricks along the way that I can pass on to you, hopefully. So I'm going to show you what this thing looks like when it's all scrambled up. And keep in mind that I haven't actually lubricated this. You know, when I got the cube, it's actually my girlfriend Erin's. She gave me permission to destroy her cube and make it into a different kind of cube. So this is what it is, looks like. Now, what I was saying is that I didn't actually lubricate this after I sprayed it. Turns out that spraying it and just how smooth I made it very, very easy to turn. I might put a little bit of lubrication in here just to make it turn a little bit better, but as far as I can tell, like, it turns great already. It's not a problem at all. And so I'm gonna do a little solve here, and I'm gonna do it slow because I am going to be talking to you guys at the same time. And that can be a little bit tricky sometimes. So if I do stop talking, it's not because see here, I'm starting to screw up because I'm talking. But anyways, yeah, so if you want to do a puzzle mod like this and you're thinking about it, then and you're not sure how to do it, then just wait a little while and I will have a video out, sort of a tutorial on how to do that. So solving this thing is a little bit difficult because, like I said, the shapes, you know, it shape shifts, and you know, there's just a little bit of differences because here we've got 3 colors on an edge, even though I'm really not paying attention to the center color. I'm paying attention to this one and this one, so they match up with the centers. Either way, it's a fun puzzle to do. I didn't make this puzzle with any intention of speed cubing it, that's for sure. I made it just for a project, and hopefully I can make some really, really interesting mods later on. There's a couple of designs by Tony Fisher that SunnWinder actually did as well, like I think it's the 5x5 barrel cube and the 7x7 V sculpture. Like, I'm serious. Like, if you have not gone yet to check out SunnWinders Channel, then after this video, please go ahead and do so and check out, especially like the V sculpture and the barrel puzzle. It's super awesome, as well as some very original designs by SunnWinder. I'm pretty sure they're original designs. So where are we now? We need this one. These corners here can trip you out a little bit because you don't know which way they're supposed to go in. So now I need a yellow, orange, and green, which is right here. So we'll just take this and put it in. All right, so now I've got my first 2 layers done. I can see that I've got my L pattern here. So I'm going to do my familiar beginner's method algorithm and put them all there. Now let's line them up and see what's in and what's out. So I can see this one's in, so I do the soon algorithm. The only thing that I don't like, there we go. The only thing that I don't like about Rubiks brand cubes is that you get that springy sound, you know, that ting 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 sound, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Like, I can do something about that with Rubiks because, you know, I can get at the springs and stuff, but on a Rubiks brand cube I can't do that. And here I keep screwing this up, and the reason that I can't do that is because on a Rubiks brand it's riveted, there's no screws, so I can't actually get in there to lubricate the springs. Where am I now? Okay, so let's go here, there. Who would have thought it would have taken me so long to solve a Rubiks brand puzzle, huh? That's okay. I'm talking at the same time, so do it again. Whoop. And there, now we've got it oriented. Now we're going to permute these pieces. Very, very beginner's algorithms I'm doing here. There's probably people out there like, what are you doing? Just do this PLL. I can see it. Yeah, I know. I probably could if I took my time, but I haven't really practiced on this cube, so I didn't really know what to expect. So we're almost finished here, just a couple more turns. And there we go. So that's it solved. So I want your guys' help on this. I have absolutely no idea what to call this, and it would be really cool if one of my subscribers did. So if you have an idea of what to call this kind of cube, then please leave it in a comment suggestion, and who knows, I might just pick your name and I will change the title of this video to that, and I will also put your name in the title, and so people know that you named this cube. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next video.